Facilitator status. How do I spot the facilitator in my session? How do I know if I'm a facilitator? And how do I grant someone else facilitation superpowers? The first one is really easy to do. If you look at the bottom of the canvas here, and you'll notice here, these are all the folks that are currently active in the canvas. There's only 2 in this canvas, but you'll notice that one of these have a little star next to their photo. That star indicates that that person is currently a facilitator in this canvas. There might be more than one, but it's always indicated by a little star next to their photo. Now, how do I know if I'm a facilitator? It's really easy to spot, because here at the top bar, it says facilitator, but then also you have all the facilitator features and functionality available to you. If you're not a facilitator, that would be completely blank. Now, the third step that I want to go through quickly is, how do I grant someone else facilitator superpowers? You might wonder, why do I want to do that? We always recommend that you have someone, a buddy in a session, someone who has co-facilitation rights with you, because you never know if something goes wrong and maybe you need to log out quickly, you need to fix something, or maybe you have an internet connection problem. That means that your co-facilitator has all the superpowers, can run a voting session, can end a voting session, and perhaps set a timer if needed. Now, to grant someone facilitation superpowers is just as easy. So here at the top, just next to the share button over here, you'll notice that there's a little icon here that indicates the members in the session. Now, once you click on that, I'm going to open that up. You'll see that there's 2 active people in the canvas. One is indeed my old account that is active for the demo purposes, but then I also have my colleague Theo. The other thing that I want to quickly point out as we talk about facilitating superpowers is that, remember, to grant someone facilitation superpowers, they need to be a member in the canvas. This is usually someone who carries the same email address as you in an enterprise environment. But just check with your IT administrator if you're unable to grant someone facilitation superpowers. Now, to do the superpower granting, it's relatively easy. You just click on this person's name, their photo will pop up, and then you'll see what rights that person has. So Theo, one of my colleagues who's currently not online, can actually come into this canvas and edit at will. I can also change and say she can only view, which means she can do nothing, just view the content on the canvas. But what I want to do in this case is I want to grant her facilitation superpowers. Once I click on there, you'll notice something happening. First is that status now changed, as she can facilitate, and then also she now carries this little star next to her photo. So when Theo logs into the canvas, you'll immediately see her photo and recognize the fact that she's a facilitator by the little star. Of course, you can go back and then take away the facilitation status later on if you wanted to. However, I'm going to leave that as is for now.